Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel, and welcome back to Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Doing a bit of a, there we go, beautiful microphone check. Beautiful. Well, Jane and Derkeethus have been doing a lot lately. For one, in the last episode we learned a lot about the Greybeards. And who they are and what their philosophy is, and we of course went and tried to talk to the Greybeards about Ulfric's Stormcloak so we can learn more about who he really is, but we didn't get any information directly about Ulfric. So Jane figures that if she works with the Greybeards and helps them find this Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, then perhaps they will be more forthcoming about Ulfric's Stormcloak. It's a possibility. So, Derkeethus, my good friend, I did want to say, hey, back at Helgen, when I fell and was seemingly dead, and you pulled me out of there, I have not said thank you for that until this very moment. I guess I had a lot on my mind, but thank you, dear friend, for saving my life at Helgen and giving me one more chance to live and to fight. Okay. Well, Derkeethus, we do have the Jagged Crown, so we could take it back to Ulfric's Stormcloak, but I kind of want to learn more about who he is. I kind of want to learn more about... I know I've already joined the Stormcloak Rebellion, and I know that I already took the oath, but that was just to get closer to him. Okay. Watch my back, Derkeethus. I do not want you to have to save my pitiful life again. Now, we've already run this direction, which is nice, but... let's stay on our toes. I think we want to head to... interesting. I think we want to head to a place called Morthal. We're taking a carriage. We are taking a carriage. Are you cool with that, Derkeethus? I know we don't have a ton of gold, but I just think about... that's a long run. That's a long run, my friend. Take a carriage, get to Morthal, we'll rest up, and then we'll head to the supposed burial place, and hopefully we won't have to deal with a lot of bullshit side missions along the way, but I guess we'll see, huh, Derkeethus? I guess we'll see. Oh, speaking of which, I need to recharge my gladiuses, okay? And it seems like I'm holding your sword for you, Derkeethus. Don't love that, but I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Let's do some magic as we run. Slap on the mage hood for warmth. There we go. There we go. Precious, precious skill points. Am I right, buddy? You're my best friend, Derkeethus.
I feel unbeatable.
Sure are. Once again, sorry it took me a couple days to thank you for saving my life, but definitely worth it. Okay, let's catch a carriage to Morthal. And like I said, we'll rest up there.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh? What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns.
Gods.
She'll look after
Somebody
them.
help!
Please, go about your business.
Someone do something! Help!
I feel unbeatable. Time for you to die. Die, dragon!
I'm getting out of here. Die, dragon!
Patricia, hello, how are you doing? Sorry, I wanted to make that dragon fight cinematic, so I didn't chime in, but, ooh, this stuff looks great, but I just cannot afford it. Well, you know what, Derkeethus should carry that for us.
Ours is to fall. Need me to carry something?
Okay, Derkeethus, I do. For one, I've got a couple arrows you could probably use. Yeah, take them all, I'm not an archer. And then will you carry this? Thank you.
Lead, I'll follow.
Okay. Well, Patricia, thank you for joining us. Thank you for stopping by the Johnny Guitar channel. Thank you for joining in on Skyrim Anniversary Edition. My, What a lovely sunlit. Now, I am using a a mod, surreal lighting, and that's probably why it's so gorgeous at the moment. There are a couple other mods on here, small ones. Oh,
You're the one
shit.
they call Dragonborn.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, Patricia. Time to desperately try to survive this battle.
Then it is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
A fight!
I feel unbeatable.
You won't.
Ludwig. Hello. Hello, Ludwig. Thank you for stopping by the Johnny Guitar channel. I'm sure you are a fan of Skyrim. Ooh. This is all good stuff to sell, but I really don't want to just be lugging it around with me. Ludwig, if you play Skyrim, what's your build? What's your character like? Patricia says the closest to a Morrowind male Dunmer voice was the one she heard from the lead cultist. Presumably this one. Let's make sure he really is a Dunmer, though. Come on. Come on over here, buddy. Yeah, great. Great. Oh yeah, that's a true Dunmer. Okay, Derkeethus. Well, it looks like assassins are being sent
Heard they were forming a Dawn Guard.
from as far as
Vampire hunters or
Morrowind.
something in the old fort near Riften.
Now, they called me the Dragonborn,
joining up
and
myself.
the Greybeards definitely believe me to be the Dragonborn. I don't believe it. I think I'm just a Nord who knows how to shout, similar to Ulfric Stormcloak. And yeah, when vampires die, I feel a little tingly, but that does not make me a Dragonborn. Anyways, these assholes from Morrowind seem to think I'm a Dragonborn, so... Alright. What were those villagers shouting about before... Ludwig says he normally does one-hand shield or two-hand heavy armor. Two-hand heavy armor is kind of what we're doing in this playthrough with Jane. Okay. Derkeethus, I think I want to stop by the Jarl's house and just see what her thoughts are on the Civil War and the Stormcloak Rebellion.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome. I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed. That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
Alright, well, I like Jarl Idgrod Ravencrone as well. What I really... Oh, does she side with the Imperials, though? I mean, Jane's okay with that. Jane served in the Imperial Legion for many years, in Morrowind, in fact. Doesn't mean she has a lot of love for the Imperials, though. Does this guy know?
I do what I can to see that Idgrod's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters. Ah, you saw that, did you? Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless. They merely look to the Jarl for leadership. There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Hrogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine. That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. All right then. Too many bother my wife with their petty problems, and then don't even understand the advice she gives them.
Come on, Derkeethus, let's visit the old tavern here. I am not going to clear out a bunch of bandits from Robber's Gorge. Where is Robber's Gorge? Let's at least... Yeah, we're probably not going to do that, buddy. You know what? I don't know if you've ever seen the Jarl's daughter. I think her name is, you know, I don't remember what her name is. That's very sexist of me. I'm sorry, everyone out there. But the Jarl's daughter is just quite a catch. I'm upset that she is not someone you're able to marry. Like, she's not a viable marriage candidate, which makes me sad.
A new face. Such a welcome sight in dreary old Morthal. Welcome, friend. Welcome. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Until next time.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be round. Good to have a customer. Lurbuck? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them. But, well, look around. Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use. Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town. Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed. Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself. That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that. Aye, our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out. See ya.
I speak and others hear. It is my hope that instead they listen. Hrogar's house fire? Well, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Hrogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva. On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you. Hrogar's fate is in your hands.
You know what, Derkeethus? Are you listening, Derkeethus? I love how this Jarl sits on her, like, high chair. Look at that
In Morthal, there is
swagger.
little to rule, but there is much to teach.
I
And
mean,
so,
I know that she's
Jarl.
technically sitting the exact same way as Jarl Bolgruf. There's just like one way Jarls sit in those chairs, but she's got so much swagger.
All this talk
okay.
of rebellion
okay.
and
Sorry.
strife. Too many are focused on what might
Okay,
be instead of
Derkeethus, let us
tires may touch-
head to this burned house. I guess we did get sucked into a little bit of a side story. Anyways, the best light armor is, of course, Patricia mentioned it in the comments, is the Creation Club armor you get. And the best light one, in my opinion, is Dragon Scale. It's awesome. It is definitely like end game armor, especially if you get your smithing up. Then you can really, yeah, my favorite armor. Of course, for some reason, I've given it to Derkeethus because I love him and he looks awesome in it. Right, let's go solve this mystery and see if we can't get this. Oh, Ludwig says his favorite armor is the Nightingale. The Nightingale armor is actually really good. It just takes a lot of effort to get it. I mean, I know what you mean. It looks amazing. You look like Batman. I love the Nightingale armor. But it takes so long to get it. So it loses points for me.
Who's... Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore, but I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Okay. In the comments, Patricia mentioned the Lord's Mail armor. Isn't that the one from Oblivion's DLC? And isn't there a Creation Club armor set that you like have to make sure you play as a good character in order to get any benefit from? Let me know if that's true or if I'm just being crazy. And also, everybody, you may ask, why is Brutal Jane doing this weird Morthal side quest? Oh, Brutal Jane has a plan, everybody. Brutal Jane is quite the tactician. She survived the being a member of the Imperial Legion in Morrowind for many bad years. She survived many adventures with Derkeethus in Black Marsh. Oh yes. Brutal Jane has a plan.
Hey!
was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up.
Layla.
I'm tired.
She's dead.
I'm gonna
He's
sleep for
beard.
a while now.
She's a vampire. She's dead. Layla is dead. Layla. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Layla. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Layla may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
I won't let you hurt Alva. Never should have come here.
I'm gonna put you down!
Alright, let's see what we got here, Derkeethus. My life is dreary. Oh, this is Alva's journal. Okay, I don't really care too much about Alva's journal, if we're being honest. Yeah. Okay, got it. Oh, I should probably take that, shouldn't I? Okay. Derkeethus, though, let's take a moment, actually, since we're here, since we've had a few adventures. We fought a dragon, we fought some cultists. I want to read a little bit more out of the Great War book. In the last episode, we read the first section of the book, The Rise of the Thalmor. And it talks about how the Thalmor were a smaller political party within the broader Somerset Isle Aldmeri Dominion, but the Thalmor kind of like cheated their way into popularity within their country, and they took credit for a couple things that they probably did not actually do. So they took credit, and they were able to influence their way into taking over the Somerset Isles, and then they took credit for some stuff that impressed the Khajiit, so they were able to take over elsewhere, as well as Valenwood. Anyways, this was making Titus Mede II quite nervous. because suddenly there was this great Thalmor empire elsewhere, Bosmer, Somerset Isle. And it sounds like the... Yeah. Okay, so the war begins. On the 30th of Frostfall, 4th Era 171, the Aldmeri Dominion sent an ambassador to the Imperial City with a gift in a covered cart and an ultimatum for the new Emperor. The long list of demands included staggering tributes, disbandment of the Blades, outlawing the worship of Talos, and ceding large sections of Hammerfell to the Dominion. Despite the warnings of his generals of the Empire's military weakness, Emperor Titus Mede II rejected the ultimatum. The Thalmor ambassador upended the cart, spilling over 100 heads on the floor, every Blades agent in Somerset and Valenwood. And so began the Great War, which would consume the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion for the next 5 years. Within days, Aldmeri armies invaded Hammerfell and Cyrodiil simultaneously. A strong force commanded by the Thalmor general, Lord Narifin, attacked Cyrodiil from the south, marching out of hidden camps in northern Elsewhere and flanking the Imperial defenses along the Valenwood border. Leowyn soon fell to the invaders, while Bravil was cut off and besieged. At the same time, an Aldmeri army under Lady Aranelia crossed into western Cyrodiil from Valenwood, bypassing Anvil and Kvatch and crossing into Hammerfell. Smaller Aldmeri forces landed along the southern coastline of Hammerfell. The disunited Redguard forces offered only scattered resistance to the invaders, and much of the southern coastline was quickly overrun. The greatly outnumbered Imperial legions retreated across the Alakir Desert in the now famous March of Thirst. Okay. I think a lot of this information... Nico from Vault 21. Hey, good to hear from you, buddy. Thanks for dropping by the Johnny Guitar channel. Yeah, so it seems like some of this information about Hammerfell, I'm hoping will be relevant in the next Elder Scrolls game that will come out in like 20 years. But I'm hoping something will come of it. Okay, well, that's enough for now. We've read a little bit more of the Great War. We'll read a little bit more later if we survive. We are doing a permadeath run, and well, I think I explained this in the first episode. I'm very likely going to do 3 lives for Jane, just like old Mario Kart games. You get 3 lives, okay? That's why this episode is called "You Only Live Twice," because Jane seemingly died.
Oh,
seemingly died in Helgen. But Derkeethus pulled her to safety. Okay, well, we need to spend the night at the local tavern. It is late, it is cold, and we need some sleep before we talk to the Jarl in the morning. Let's do this.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Now there's a mystery. She ran away when the war started. Her husband Thonir was devastated. No note or nothing. I'm pretty sure she up and joined the Stormcloaks. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You're different, aren't you? Not like anyone else. Not in Morthal or Skyrim.
Okay, this is interesting. This kid, so his mom, the Jarl, seems to have some sort of like premonition abilities, and her son seems to have inherited such abilities.
Gorm thinks I'm mad.
Okay. And then of course his daughter, or her daughter, is just such a fox, everybody. Why am I not allowed to marry her? Why?
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not. I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
Nico from Vault 21. Yeah, I'll probably be playing Fallout 76 later this evening. Early evening. I'll try to play early evening because I know you're on the east somewhere. And then I'm probably going to play Fallout 76 tomorrow, early evening as well. I'm trying to grind for gold bullion so that I can get the Secret Service jetpack plans. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Call yourself a lord?
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not. My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Whoa, what happened?
Thank you. I'd better get going.
Wait a minute. Everybody, Parthenax, Party Snacks himself, hired a bunch of thugs to take me out. Parthenax hired thugs to take out Brutal Jane. That is next level. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, that is so cool. I didn't even think that was possible. And logically, why would he? Why would he get thugs? I mean, I guess the dragon did attack us when we first entered the city. I guess he could have put out the contract through one of the Greybeards. Ah, man. Okay, cool. We should probably be careful when we return to the Greybeards. Alright, great.
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
Patricia asks a good question. What did I steal that made Parthenax set hired killers after me? First off, I haven't met Parthenax yet. I have not traveled to the top of the world. What I did do, everybody, is I stole some things from the Greybeards. I figured they weren't going to need them, so I stole a bunch of potions of regeneration. I stole quite a few of their books. They had a lot of good books. So, yeah, I took things from the Greybeards, and I guess the Greybeards tattled to Paarthurnax, who I haven't met yet. As far as Jane knows, she has no idea that Party Snacks is, of the dragon persuasion. She has no idea. She's gonna have to meet him at some point. Alright.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Is Hrogar innocent or not? Alva? Didn't think she had it in her. I assume you have proof? Can't go making accusations like that without proof. So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Okay, guys, this is when Brutal Jane's master plan comes to fruition. See, like I said, Jane's a tactician, and she knows that she needs a little bit of help getting the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Her and Derkeethus can do it, but having a little bit of help would be nice, so Jane has a plan. Everybody, she's got a plan. Okay, let's do this.
Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do.
If you need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them.
Don't fret over the
assuming
glue.
I haven't used them all up.
Destroy him.
Until next time.
Fight well.
She's dead. Leolette is dead. I want vengeance for my wife. Vengeance for Leolette. We're marching on Movarth's lair, whether you come with us or not.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
Oh, I always side with Paarthurnax. I mean, I don't know if I will now. I mean, come on, he just put a hit out on me. I may have to put a hit. It's only fair if I do the same thing back to him eventually. What comes around goes around, okay? I stole a couple potions. It doesn't mean I need to die. Okay, who's figured out what Jane's evil plan is?
Dangerous.
Never done this before. Let's see if it works, but I think there's a way where we can get Thonir to follow us.
We must kill the vampires. We have to make them pay.
Of course. But why not let her go in first?
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power. They may be cowards, but I'm not. I'll go with you. Lead on. Until next time.
Ha ha ha. Okay, Thonir, here's the deal, buddy. I will 100% avenge the death of your wife, who was turned into a vampire by the manipulative Alva. I will 100% help you, but you gotta do something for me first, buddy. You gotta help me get the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, okay? And only then, and if you somehow miraculously survive that, then I will help you avenge your wife and kill Movarth, or whatever his name is, okay? Okay, so just stick close to Derkeethus and I. Try your best. I know you thought we were going to fight vampires, but we're probably going to be fighting something much worse.
This damn war has cost us. Me.
Everything. Be courageous. And did I become a vampire when we attacked your wife, Laylette? Okay, she did not turn me into a vampire. Awesome. Okay. Thonir, stick close to us. Please. If you value your life. And I know you're a single father now, too. So, like, seriously. Try not to die. Okay, well, Nico from Vault 21 does not agree. Oh, there he is. Thonir, buddy. Okay, he's gonna catch up. Yeah, well, Brutal Jane is not a nice person, okay? She's had to do a lot of really messed up things to survive. So, she will take advantage of Thonir. She'll take advantage of him because he's a Nord and he has an oath to be noble. So if she promises to help him, he will promise to help her. And he's probably not going to survive the experience. You know what, though? Actually, if he dies, I might be able to adopt his son. Down the line, I might be able to adopt his child. So, Thonir, if you just happen to die...
Away from me.
I will make sure your son is taken care of. Okay, let's do this, you guys.
Ah, found you.
No sign of him. I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power.
So Nico asks what the goal is for today's stream. I mean, at this point, it's to try to keep Thonir alive. He's such a precious man. He's in the deep end of the pool. He's up shit creek without a paddle. He is hanging about two high-level warriors. Okay, he has a torch. Okay, he'll be fine. He has a torch and a Nordic axe. I really wish you had some armor, buddy, but you do not have any armor. Now, if I was good at Derkeethus, are you listening? If I was good at pickpocketing, I bet I could reverse pickpocket armor and weapons onto him. That would be amazing, but unfortunately, It's not gonna happen. I think our goal is obviously survival. I want to learn more about Ulfric Stormcloak. I want to learn more about the Grey Cloaks. So that's why we're here trying to get this Horn of Jarl Windcaller. I think there's a couple other things I might want to, I don't know, survival. Mostly just survival. Okay, you guys, Thonir, please try to stay alive, buddy.
Somebody help!
Shit, let's do this.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power. Someone do something!
Oh, thank God. Thank God he's here. Oh my God, Thonir. You had me so worried for a moment there. Okay. Alright, well look at that. My ancestor ghost is a Draugr. That's so interesting. Nico from Vault 21 is talking about his kind of go-to builds. I think that sounds pretty good. And as someone who usually plays as a sneaky archer, stealth archer, or stealth. Well, I always do stealth no matter what, but
I'd leave Mortal were it power.
This is the reason I'm making Brutal Jane be a dual wielder, because I've just never done it before, and I figure being a dual wielder with heavy armor is a little different. I think in my next playthrough, like currently, keep an eye on the Johnny Guitar channel, because currently I'm also playing as a werewolf, unarmed build, which is a lot of fun, Beast Jane. I'm also going to be doing a bit of a thief playthrough, so that'll be a stealth archer. But I've been thinking of doing a pure mage build as well, and that may be down the line. That may be a couple months down the line. Not going to do it right away. I don't want to overwhelm everybody with Skyrim videos, but yeah, I like a good, clever mage build.
Watch what you're doing. This damned war has cost us, me, everything. I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power.
With the mage build, I was thinking I would want to do just also to like switch things up. When you play a lot of Skyrim, as it sounds like we all do, you gotta switch things up to keep it interesting, especially if I'm playing on the PlayStation, so I don't have as many mods as Xbox people or PC players would have. So you gotta switch things up. So with my mage build, I was thinking of doing kind of an evil mage. Not like pure evil, but like someone who just hungers magical power. And not only are they going to be, you know, doing the Mage's College playthrough or quest line, but they would also be trying to hunt down as many Daedric objects as possible. And the rule with this mage build is, other than spells, they could only use Daedric objects as weapons. So you couldn't use anything that's not a Daedric object as a weapon other than a spell. I thought that that would be an interesting way of doing a mage playthrough.
The poor man. What was that? No sign of him.
Lead on. I'm behind you. Need me to carry something? Let's tread softly.
What are you doing that for? This damn war has cost them me everything. What was that? Nothing here after all. I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. You're mine! No sign of him. Sure, I heard something. No sign of it. What was that? No sign of it.
Okay, I think we're going into some pretty dicey territory. Thonir seems fine though. It seems like Derkeethus is doing a great job at keeping Thonir alive, and I appreciate that, Derkeethus. I need you to do it for a little longer.
Ah, found you.
Oh god, just keep him alive. I need to whirlwind sprint across this chasm. Now, what if I could whirlwind sprint diagonally? Oh god, nope, oh jeez, okay, well. Wait, look! Thonir has been downed, but he didn't die? Is Thonir unkillable? Oh, that would be so amazing. That would be so amazing. You know, Skyrim does kind of belong to the bandits. I assume a lot of the bandits are Nords. But, there's no way to know that for sure. other than going out there and killing them all and checking yourself. Okay, so it seems like it's possible that Thonir is immortal. I mean, I assume unless I kill him myself.
Huh?
Because he definitely got downed by some arrows. Oh my god, if he can't be killed, you're gonna ride with me this. I'm gonna talk you into backing me up this entire playthrough. Oh my god, this is just like how poor Travis Miles is stuck following around my Fallout 4 character. So too will Thonir serve the brutal Jane. Whoa, that was weird. I don't know if any of you guys noticed this, but I just whirlwind sprinted twice in a row. That's odd. That is so odd. And Nico from Vault 21 says that a mud crab got the critical kill on a dragon he had worn down. Oh man, I hate it when it's one of the guards. You know, the guards are just so useless. If one of them takes down a dragon, I can just imagine the guard bragging about it later. It just bothers me. Oh dude, that's awesome, my ancestor ghost. Derkeethus, please get out of the fire. Derkeethus, I need you to get out of the fire. My ancestor ghost will summon a frost Atronach. So now I got a frost Atronach, I got an ancestor ghost, I got Derkeethus, and somewhere around here is Thonir, hopefully.
By the Hist, what a sight!
Wait, I don't see Thonir. I don't see Thonir. Did he die? I mean, it would be easy for Derkeethus to accidentally shoot him. That might kill him. Oh! Oh, thank God. Oh, Sugar Bear, Thonir, I am so glad you're alive. I love you so much. You know what? I think Brutal Jane has a bit of a crush on Thonir, so, buddy.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living.
Yeah, you sure are a poor man. You are very poor. Listen, buddy, our quest is not done, you see. You promised that you would help me return the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. We haven't found it yet, so I am not prepared to go back to Morthal and help you deal with Master Vampire Morvarth. No, you're not done, Thonir. We still need to acquire the horn and return it. So just buckle up, buddy, and get comfortable with the smell of Derkeethus' farts. Because you're part of the group, buddy.
This damned war has cost us.
Okay, so we need to get back to... Where do we need... Derkeethus, where do we need to go? In order to do what we need to do. Okay, we need to get back to Riverwood, meaning we need to get a carriage to Whiterun. We could run to Whiterun, but that's a long run. I think I'd rather try to make... Shoot. There's no carriage at Morthal, so I'm either running to Dawnstar or I'm running to Catla's farm outside Solitude. But if I was to run that distance... Okay, I think it's got to be Solitude, because at least I won't freeze to death running to Solitude. Okay, let's see. Yeah, survival mode. For sure. Okay, so I need to go northwest. Alright. Once again, Thonir, dear God, Thonir, stay close to us and try to stay alive. Wait, Thonir? God, he's like a frickin' puppy.
I feel unbeatable.
Thonir, where did you run off to, bud? Pup, Thonir. Here, Thonir. Here, Thonir. I swear he was just with us. Okay, I mean, he's not supposed to be a follower, so I'm assuming it's a little buggy. Hopefully he will show back up soon. Okay. You and me, Derkeethus. Let's just go. Try not to miss Thonir so much. I'm sure. He does seem to have a hard time crossing water, which may end up being a problem or a concern. Okay, let's do this. Nico says, when I blow up on YouTube, remember him. Definitely, buddy. Definitely. Any day now, one of my videos is going to go viral. And you know what? The world is going to get to know exactly who Johnny Guitar is. Vault 21 Johnny.
A bad time to get
Oh.
lost, friend.
Yep, I'm definitely down for some Fallout 76 later. Like I said, I need to grind. Oh, Derkeethus, I need your sweet touch, Derkeethus.
Tell you what, you start running.
Crap. What am I doing? Okay, you guys stop distracting me, you guys. I'm trying to keep Jane alive.
Get stabbed with the back.
No sign of him. You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that. Observing and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim. When brothers clash with bitter blades, surely there is a song to be found. For a generous fellow traveler. But of course, what would you like to hear? Ysmir's blessing on you. This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero plays a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. Someone do something. By Ysmir, you won't leave here alive. No sign of him.
In the comments, I think, was that Ludwig that mentioned the hut where I can get Miko. Yeah, you know, apparently Jane currently has vigilance. It's bugging out on me where I have vigilance, but for some reason he is not anywhere to be found. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to get Miko as well. I don't, and this is going to be weird because I love dogs, you guys. I absolutely love dogs. Check out the Johnny Guitar channel. I've got some new poodle puppies in my life, and I've kind of been putting little videos on the Johnny Guitar channel of my poodles, and I love them so much. But here in Skyrim, I kind of don't always love the dogs. I find that they block me a lot. They really block my... When I'm traveling about, they're so annoying, and I hate getting frustrated with a dog, even if it's a Skyrim dog. This is an interesting little camp because from what I believe, oh, there's so many. Okay, grab all of the Luna Moth you can. Luna Moth plus Nirnroot makes invisibility potion, and we're gonna be needing a lot of invisibility potions coming up here. A lot. Luna Moth plus Ice Wraith Teeth also makes a nice invisibility potion. Come on, get the moth. Son of a bitch. Not working out for me. Okay. This one seems to be stuck. Anyways, we're gonna need a lot of invisibility potions coming up here. We, in order to find out more about the Great War and about the Thalmor, and in order to find out more about Ulfric's Stormcloak, Jane's gonna have to go into some really dangerous situations. Now, if you know anything about Skyrim, you may know what kind of situations I'm hinting at. Jane's gonna be going someplace where she can learn exactly who the Thalmor are, and she can learn exactly what they did, because remember that after Ulfric Stormcloak saved Markarth in the Markarth incident, he saved Markarth from the Forsworn, he was betrayed by the Jarl and sold to the Empire and thrown in prison for several years. Jane's going to eventually go someplace where she can find out a little bit about how Ulfric's prison experience was. And in order to survive that, situation, we are going to need a lot of invisibility potions. Okay. Well, we need to get on the other side of the water, and it is going to freeze us to death. But I'm hoping we can survive, though. I'm hoping that we can survive. Yeah, Nico. He knows. Nico knows what we're talking about. Oh my god, those things hit hard. Okay, run away. Run away. Grab the Canis root. That's all I wanted. Okay. I know you guys can't see it, but off across the water, I can see a fire. There's a fire here that will keep me from freezing to death. Let's do this, and then let's catch a carriage to Whiterun, and ultimately get our asses to Riverwood. And hopefully Thonir joins us. He has a really hard time crossing bodies of water, so hopefully when I take the carriage to Whiterun, he just teleports by my side. And Nico from Vault 21 admits that he's never killed Alduin and always starts new characters. You know what? I also always start new characters. You can see several of my characters on the Johnny Guitar channel. I too am addicted to starting new characters. I've killed Alduin maybe a dozen times, but I've probably created hundreds of characters. So I would say maybe 10% of the time I actually finish the main quest.
Need something? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Patricia just asked a question, who is Sindirian and why is he dead? That is an excellent question. I'm not even going... Yeah, there you go. You meet him in... God, Scaville? What's the name of the city you meet him in Oblivion? It's Scavengard? He's a good character. I like to sometimes roleplay as an alchemist who is a... I like to play as an alchemist who was his apprentice, who he met in Skyrim maybe, and that same apprentice went to Blackreach with him. So you're basically starting in Blackreach with a low-level character who's basically just an alchemist, and you're alone in Blackreach, and from there you just survive and build up a character. I think that would be interesting.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power.
I knew I heard it. Do your best. That's the end of that. Get to Windhelm with the crown as quick as you can. Tell Ulrich he owes me a drink. Get to Windhelm with the crown as quick as you can. Tell Ulrich He... me a drink.
I feel unbeatable.
Oh shit, here on the Johnny Guitar channel, live stream everybody, we are having a Skyrim off. Who knows more? And not even a Skyrim off, an Elder Scrolls off. There's a guy in Skyrim who is always sleeping. Where is his... Wait, I need to read this whole thing. Who's always sleeping, where is his location? There's a guy in Skyrim who's always sleeping, where is his location? Interesting. Yeah, Nico from Vault 21. Yes, this is the only live stream I'm doing today, so I'm not going to be doing a live stream while we play Fallout 76. So yeah, I'll use my mic. I do have to like charge my mic up, and I probably need to go. Anyways, chill, man, chill. Send me a message. We'll definitely definitely.
I'm the innkeeper. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Okay, before we go to sleep, yeah, there's Delphine. Nobody likes Delphine. Before we go to sleep, though, we're going to learn more about the aftermath of the Great War from Delphine, and I want everyone to pay attention, okay? This is the first time Brutal Jane is learning a lot of this information because she spent so many years in Black Marsh and Morrowind. She knew about the signing of the White Gold Concordat, but maybe she didn't know about the aftermath of the Great War. So before we learn about the aftermath of the Great War, we need to read more of this book. So let's see. Okay, we've already done The War Begins. There we go. The Aldmeri advance into Cyrodiil, 4th Era 172 to 173. It appears now that the initial Aldmeri objective was in fact the conquest of Hammerfell, and that the invasion of Cyrodiil was intended only to pin down the Imperial legions while Hammerfell was overrun. Wait, the invasion of Cyrodiil, the heart of the Empire, was like not the actual purpose? It was just to pin down Imperial legions or distract them so that Hammerfell could be overrun, so the Aldmeri Dominion, the Thalmor, would have rather had Hammerfell. Interesting. However, the surprising initial success of Lord Nerafin's attack led the Thalmor to believe that the Empire was weaker than they had thought. The capture of the Imperial City itself and the complete overthrow of the Empire thus became their primary objective of the next 2 years. As we know, the Thalmor nearly achieved their objective. It was only because of our Emperor's determined leadership during the Empire's darkest hour that this disaster was averted. During 4th Era 172, the Aldmeri advanced deeper into Cyrodiil. Breville and Anvil both fell to the invaders. By the end of the year, Lord Nerafin had advanced to the very walls of the Imperial City. There were fierce naval clashes in Lake Rumer and along the Niben as the Imperial forces attempted to hold the eastern bank. In Hammerfell, the Thalmor were content to consolidate their gains as they took control of the whole southern coastline, which was in fact their stated objective in the ultimatum delivered to the Emperor. Of the southern cities, only Hagath still held out. The survivors of the March of Thirst regrouped in northern Hammerfell, joined by reinforcements from High Rock. Oh, Adam Frost. Thank you for joining us here on the Johnny Guitar channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for chatting some Skyrim with us. Appreciate it. Okay. The survivors of the March of Thirst regrouped in northern Hammerfell, joined by reinforcements from High Rock. The year 4th Era 173 saw the stiffening Imperial resistance in Cyrodiil, but the seemingly inexorable Aldmeri advance continued. Fresh legions from Skyrim bolstered the Emperor's main army in the Imperial city, but the Aldmeri forced the crossing of the Niben and began advancing in force up the eastern bank. Okay, so notice how fresh legions from Skyrim bolstered the Emperor's main army. Meaning, and I think that we heard Ulfric talk about this, how the Nords came to help the Empire, but the Empire signed the truce anyways, which really pissed off the Nords, because they're like, we just risked our lives to save you guys, and now you're just going to frickin' surrender? Plus, Nords hate surrendering, obviously. By the end of the year, the Imperial city was surrounded on 3 sides. Only the northern supply route to Bruma remained open. In Hammerfell, Imperial fortunes took a turn for the better. In early 4th Era 173, a forebear army from Sentinel broke the siege of Hagath, a crown city, leading to the reconciliation of the two factions. Despite this, Lady Aranelia's main army succeeded in crossing the Alakiri Desert. The Imperial legions under General Decanius met them outside Skaven in a bloody and indecisive clash. Decanius withdrew and left Arianella in possession of Skaven, but the Aldmeri were too weakened to continue their advance. The sack of the Imperial city. Okay, we'll take a pause there. I mean, it sounds like, and I don't want to get
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Wait, I haven't slept yet.
I think you're looking for this.
Lady.
We need to talk. Follow me. You're not afraid of me, are you?
Huh?
Close the door. Now we can talk.
Ours is to follow, friend. I'll keep watch from here.
Huh?
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. I'll explain what I want when I want. Got it? You'd already be dead if I didn't like the look of you when you walked in here. But I had to know if the rumors about you were true. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map from me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove. Orgnar, I'm traveling.
Whenever you're ready, I will walk alongside you.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Janessa is amazing. I like Janessa as a companion. She does dual wield. But another companion that dual wields that many people are not aware of is a neck Craig Jumper. At the mine Darkwater Crossing, you can get a neck to become your companion, and she will also automatically dual wield. She'll usually dual wield a pickaxe. She really likes pickaxes because she's a miner, but you can enchant a pickaxe and put it on her inventory. So yes. Otherwise, Janessa is one of the best companions. I like to give her 2 short swords, one with absorb health and the other one with paralysis, and then she's kind of unstoppable. Alright, so we are going to run across the land as one big happy family. Thonir, Derkeethus, Brutal Jane.
We can't afford any delays.
Delphine. And once again, the goal is to keep Thonir alive. Let's do this. Hey, thank you guys for joining me here on the Johnny Guitar channel. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these live streams and chatting with you guys about the video games that I absolutely love. I love Skyrim. I love Oblivion. My first Elder Scrolls game was Morrowind, and I love that game. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I love that game. I love Fallout. I've now played all of the Fallout games. And yeah, it's a lot of fun sharing those interests with you guys and taking a little bit of time to just enjoy some of these classic games. So once again, thank you guys for joining me here on the Johnny Guitar channel.
Should have picked somebody else for your dinner. Come on!
No sign of it. I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I leave. Were it in my power.
Keep a sharp eye. We're going to have safety.
No sign of it.
Nico from Vault 21 says he heard the character creation in Oblivion was amazing. Not necessarily the graphics or the physical look of your character. I mean, I was fine with it at the time, and I'm still fine with it. I don't mind the way characters look in Oblivion. Probably nostalgia, but the ability to build your character, the skills you got to choose, and the kind of role-playing you were able to do, then yes, character creation in Oblivion was amazing. Hey Nico from Vault 21, that is totally okay. I don't even know how long I've been playing. I've just been having such a nice time, but you know what? I've already kind of done the things I need to do, so once we deal with Kyne's Grove, we might be done with this live stream, because we have survived a lot today. We've survived a dragon attack, we've survived Houston Grove, we've survived running across the map. Yeah, there's been a lot going on today, and we have Thonir with us. But yes, I was kind of hinting that we were going to be learning more about Ulfric's Stormcloak in the future, and that is because we are going to do the Embassy quest. Now, the Embassy quest line is where I sneak into the Thalmor Embassy, and it's actually pretty difficult to do on permadeath, I might say. It is really easy to get overwhelmed by the mages within the Thalmor Embassy. It's very easy to get overwhelmed by them, especially when you're playing on a higher difficulty. So, yeah, we're gonna do our best not to die, but I feel like that's the best way. If you've been watching this particular character, Brutal Jane, and we're obviously doing a Stormcloak Civil War playthrough, but we've been doing everything in our power to learn more about Ulfric's Stormcloak, and we cannot learn everything about him without breaking into the Thalmor Embassy. So we're going to be doing that. I don't think we're going to do it in the next episode, but eventually we're going to break into the Thalmor embassy.
We may both end up dead.
Don't try blocking if you have 2 weapons. You will only get confused. Much better to hit twice anyway.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power. Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service. For a generous fellow traveler, only true Imperials request that one. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, 2 days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our home. Down with Godric, the killer. I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were... All right, then.
You guys are making me hungry for dinner, okay? I also will eat dinner at some point. I already kind of ate some good food today, but I've got some, like, vegetables and potatoes that I can, like, you know, maybe some bacon, potatoes, and vegetable. Anyways, you guys, come on. Okay, everybody, let us know what your dinner is going to be. Nico from Vault 21, what are you going to eat for dinner? Oh, by the way, you guys, I've got the Fallout 4 cookbook, or the Fallout cookbook, It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I don't really cook a lot of recipes out of it, but I do like reading it. And one of the best parts is when you read or when you look at a recipe, it tells you how it would boost your special perks. You know, it'll be like, eat this recipe and you'll get +2 luck for the day. So it's kind of cool that way. But I would really like the Skyrim cookbook. I bet the Skyrim cookbook is a lot of fun. I don't have it though. Anyways, that's a gift. That's a gift for everybody out there in the Johnny Guitar world that knows me in real life. Someone get me the Skyrim cookbook for Christmas, okay? I would really like that. Or you know what, give it to me for Thanksgiving since it's a cookbook. It's more of a Thanksgiving type gift.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Wait, Ludwig, was that a Cool Hand Luke reference? Did Ludwig just make a Cool Hand Luke reference by saying who can eat 100 cheese wheels? I think so.
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Alright, maybe I was reading into that, but in the movie Cool Hand Luke with a young... Gosh, what's the name of that actor? A young, Steve McQueen? Was it Steve McQueen in Cool Hand Luke? Anyways, no, the joke is, who can eat 100 boiled eggs? And that's a line from Cool Hand Luke, and then later, the same line was repeated in the movie... in another movie. Gosh, what movie? With Ben Stiller, Ethan Hawke, and Winona Ryder. And they were all like college kids. Reality Bites. The same line was repeated in Reality Bites. Who can eat 100 boiled eggs? Who can eat 100 cheese wheels? Anyways, guess I'm old. Favorite Jim Carrey movie? The Mask.
Salokonier, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power.
Alduinturi, Oantid Vogri Hasulik Senjun Kuzik. Ger Salaknir, Kalimir. Full
This damn war has cost us, me, everything. Someone do something! Somebody help!
Hey, see you later, Nico from Vault 21. Thank you for joining us here on the Johnny Guitar Brutal Survival live stream. And yeah, text me on PSN. I will be playing Fallout 76 later. For anyone who does want to join me in playing Fallout 76 at any time, I don't mind playing with other people. My PSN name is Vault21-Johnny. That is Vault21-Johnny. Johnny is capitalized.
Something's happening. God's above. So you really are... are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Yeah, Skyrim glitched. We got a glitch going on. That sound is the sound of the courage spell.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I need more.
Maybe I can break the spell. So that we can at least frickin' hear. Oh, we got a level up though. That's awesome. Patricia, you live in a national forest? I love that for you. That is so awesome. I've always... You know what, you guys? You know what I've been thinking lately? I've been thinking lately that I need to live that van life. You know what I mean? I need to, Of course I have a job, and I work a lot, and I get paid good money. I work for a good company. And I could probably do that for a couple years, but... Boy, would I love to live that van life, just traveling around. role-playing as a character in Fallout. Okay, shit. Well, no matter what, I got this stinking sound following me about. Maybe I can get rid of it with candlelight.
This damned war has cost us, me, everything.
Nope. Okay, guess we just have this weird
We need to
sound.
find out if the Thalmor are behind the dragons coming back. We need... I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay, so like I said, everybody, we're going to do the Thalmor Embassy, but we're not going to do it immediately because that would be foolish. Like I said, the Thalmor Embassy is difficult to survive, and we are playing in permadeath mode. So, Ludwig, what are you, from the Netherlands? How are you doing? Okay, let's spend this level up, though, because I'm guessing Ludwig, I don't know why this is even, like... Why is this even a thing? Why are we guessing? Give us hints! I wasn't paying attention. Did you give us hints? Or am I just guessing it based on your name? Come on. Give us a couple hints. In the meantime, let's go ahead and spend this level up. I think we're gonna get our stamina up. Okay, sorry, I got the hiccups now. We have been an empire. That's like so many countries. Well, Britain. So are you in Britain? Yeah, the Turkish Ottoman Empire. I don't know what country. We almost won against 3 countries. In modern or ancient history, I'm guessing Italy. Is it Italy? I'm guessing, yeah, I think Patricia guessed Italy. The Ottoman Empire, I don't even know what the modern equivalent for the Ottoman Empire is. Turkey? Are you in Turkey? Egypt? I'm an American. My understanding of world history is scant at best. And I even went to college. I studied literature, and I still have just a basic understanding of world history. Okay, 1700 to 1800 Empire. Okay. France, did we already guess France? Did we? Did somebody guess France? Okay. So anyways, I have a perk point. It might be good to Belgian, but Belgian. I don't know. Okay, I think we're going to save this perk point for once we get restoration up to, because increasingly I find that I need to use restoration because I just do not have enough spells on me. And another thing everybody, like I said, I want to do the Thalmor Embassy, but I kind of want to do it in a more difficult way than you normally have to. See, normally you could give everything you could possibly imagine to Melbourne and he'll sneak it into the embassy, but I don't want to do that. I want to sneak in a very minimal amount of objects into the Thalmor Embassy, a more realistic amount of objects, meaning I don't want to sneak in every single potion, every single ingredient. I don't want to sneak in every single weapon I have. I want to sneak in something interesting. Anyways, everybody, Ludwig, we will never solve the mystery of where you are from. I'm going to guess Skyrim. I'm going to guess Cyrodiil, okay? Because we're having Skyrim, Elder Scrolls-based conversations. I'm guessing Cyrodiil. Anyways, everybody, thank you for watching the Johnny Guitar channel. And I'm so glad that Thonir survived this adventure with Derkeethus and Brutal Jane. Stay tuned to the Johnny Guitar channel. I play a lot of Skyrim. I've got a whole other character a werewolf character that I'm playing with right... Oh, Swedish. Ludwig. You are Swedish. Okay. That is a very fine country to be from, Ludwig. Awesome. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching the Johnny Guitar channel. Check out the channel. I play a lot of Skyrim. I play a lot of Fallout. I've also got a bunch of videos of puppies. My poodle puppies who I love very much. And those same puppies have gotten me quite a few subscribers. So check out the puppy videos, like them, comment. It will help grow the Johnny Guitar channel. I appreciate you guys joining me. And I'm so happy that we have Thonir here with us on this brutal survival permadeath run. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Patricia, Ludwig, everybody else who joined us. I hope you have a fine day and a fine dinner. And we'll see you the next time we play Skyrim Anniversary Edition, Brutal Survival.